The story that touched me the most was in my first 3 months of being here, a fuel tanker and a bus collided. And when I was there was a girl, it had just happened, and her sister was lying, oh sorry, hold on. Her sister was lying dead next to her. And she came up to me, covered in blood and only wearing one shoe, and asked to use my cell phone to phone her family. And she ended up crying and screaming in my arms. To be on a scene like that, so new and so young, myself, it was very difficult to work and to see the grief.
The story that touched me the most, I think I'd say it would be the recent article that we did, a package that I did with Sinoma Jangaza. You know, we visited a lot of families here in BCM, here in East London. You know, RDP beneficiaries who are not staying in their homes, who are still staying in shacks. You know, the whole project, you know, it was a bit touchy for me because we got to see how people were living under this injustice.
The story that I quite found challenging, you know, it's a story that I did in 2022. I did it with my colleague, Bomikazi Mtia. We went around the province, you know, we found the emotion there, you know, on how many athletes, you know, are kind of, you know, affected by the lack of facilities, you know, and how that is quite, you know, hindering their potential. What I learned from that day is that we live in two different worlds, you know. There's a world where kids have the luxury, you know, of the facilities, you know, and then you go to the rurals, you go to the townships, and it's not up to par.
A lot of people, when they see you, when you approach them to listen to their stories, they have hope, you know, that their situation will actually change.
Every story that I write, you know, I want to make sure that some of the kids, you know, don't face the challenges that their parents, their grandfathers faced, you know, and make sure that everything is smooth sailing, you know, and that by me writing a story changes sometimes the complexion of what the future is.
What brings a smile to my face is, you know, when working and finding stories of human strength. There are people here that don't have a lot, but do as much with it as they can.